I walked in here and this was just playing. This song's just playing.
Sometimes you just need it.
Yeah.
Sometimes you need to feel indestructible.
Yeah.
To get through.
Yeah. Brad, you saw that Star Wars.
I saw the Star Wars. Ask me anything. I went to Lucasfilm to see it.
Okay, let's start with that. So they sent out invites to this thing because like they do that with like Pixar movies and all this other stuff. Like, we'll give you an update on Disney's games stuff.
It sure did.
Do you want to see this movie early?
I sure did see footage of a mobile game on a giant movie screen.
Yeah,
that looked amazing.
Oh, I bet.
It's pretty cool.
And then they did Battlefront stuff here too, didn't they?
They're doing a new.
Did they get up and like? Yeah.
They showed a cutscene from the campaign add-on that they're doing.
Which I think they announced all this stuff.
I think it came out today.
Okay. Did they talk at all about fixing Battlefront 2, or were they just like sweeping that under the rug and like, hey, here's the new stuff?
No, it was the Lucasfilm like VP of Games that did the presentation.
Yeah.
He was like, he literally came out and he was like, so last month we launched Battlefront 2, which, as you know, encountered some challenges, which we are actively addressing. Like, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Opened with that.
Yeah. I guess you have to.
Yeah.
But that's like the minimum amount of work you could do.
The government is breathing down their necks now.
So let's run into some trouble, and here's the new stuff.
Yeah. And then old Janina is in it.
Right.
It's like 30 years later, so she's all got gray hair.
So that's that is basically taking place after the events of the game.
Okay.
Like the game sets you up for that stuff.
Okay.
In a way that makes sense.
I think it's a free add-on.
They said that there would be that was the whole thing, right? There's no season pass, there's no DLC. It's just, hey, buy everything in boxes, and that nightmare. I actually am going to turn this down now.
Now that it's not playing Indestructible, it's way less exciting.
It's not very Star Warsy.
No, it's kind of a little. I mean, is Ryu a Jedi?
Maybe.
Like, kind of.
He throws lightning out of his hands. Does that mean he's evil?
Oh, probably.
That's probably what that means.
Well, evil Ryu's.
We came in the studio because people were being crazy about this movie.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know. I didn't see the one that came before this one, so I don't know that I'm... So, anything you say about it, I'm likely to go like, huh, okay. I heard about Han Solo from the other one.
I did see that movie, and I was also kind of like, huh, okay.
Yeah. It sounds like maybe... Well, I don't know. You like, what do you think?
It was fine. It was fine. It was... Fans of the first movie will very likely enjoy this movie.
You think?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. It's better. It is definitely better.
But do you think, well, so, like, I guess, like, you don't want to necessarily get into specific details.
I actually can't. They were very strict about, like, please do not spoil, do not talk about plot points of this movie.
They said,
it's weird. They said, like, you're free to review the movie. Like, you're free to go to social media with your impressions, just don't talk about the plot. Just,
okay.
I don't know.
Does the plot, like...
Stuff happens.
Well, there was stuff in the previous movie that it seemed like people that was kind of like set up stuff. Do you think that this does anything meaningful with that?
Yes. Meaningful is the word.
Okay.
Bold choices are made.
All right.
Let's say.
Like bold choices for the better, or
I don't know. I'm really curious to see how that stuff goes down.
Yeah, well, some of the reviews have been hitting, and it seems like it's maybe a little mixed.
Yeah, a little bit.
Like positive, generally positive, but...
The tone is similar to the first one.
Okay.
If you were into the first one, you're going to be into this.
Yeah.
I was not...
I don't know that, like, yeah. So they took your phone away, right?
They did.
So
and my laptop.
Yeah, I got an invite to this thing, and it's always fun to be able to respond to something like that. It's like, no, I'm good. No, thank you for inviting me to the new Star Wars, but I'm all right.
Early screening of the new Star Wars at Lucasfilm.
I was burned once. I saw episode 1 early, so I'm good.
Yeah.
On that stuff. I have been meaning to watch the Force Awakens.
Force Awakens, yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. But I have not, so I don't know. I thought Rogue One was all right.
Yeah.
That seems okay.
I haven't seen it yet.
It's all right.
There are a lot of Star Wars movies out there now.
I guess,
There are about to be more of them.
So I guess...
Yeah, this is weird. Like,
if you can't talk about the plot, then like...
I don't know what to say.
Hey, does it look good?
It looks very nice. There are some...
Are the effects good?
Yes. There's some really interesting filmmaking in there. There are a couple scenes that are just like, oh, wow, okay, all right. You thought a lot about that shot and that sequence. Like, that was well done.
Does it seem like it's, like, making good on... well, does it seem like, yeah, they should have made another 3 of these movies? You're still like, man, they should have stopped.
I thought they left it in a very good place.
Yeah. Like at the end of episode 3, you mean?
Superfluous. Well, I mean, let's say Return of the Jedi is a very nice conclusion for that whole saga. But
yeah.
Anyway, they're making more movies. Yeah, there are like 3 things they do in this movie that I'm like dying to see what people think.
Yeah.
Especially the way they set up like mysteries and stuff in the first movie. Mm-hmm. And then I can't talk about it. It's impossible. Yeah. It's impossible to describe.
Right.
Without.
And then but you saw it at Lucas, like here in town, right?
It's like, it's like 15 minutes away from
okay.
It's in the Presidio.
I've not been over there.
It's a very nice theater.
I bet.
There's a lot of very classy woodworking in that place.
See, if it had been at the ranch, I probably would have gone.
For sure. Well, that's not Disney property though, right?
I guess maybe not anymore.
That's where he lives.
But like
right?
that used to be where they did this stuff.
Yeah, totally.
You know, when it was all like there.
They kept it right there, close to the vest.
I had a couple of opportunities to go out there because I had some friends that worked there.
Wow.
But like, I had a friend who worked for the like Skywalker Ranch Fire Department.
Whoa! So they probably have their own zip code, right?
Yeah.
Oh, man, cool.
And like another friend who worked in like the cafeteria there.
Okay.
And then people worked for the games division and some other people like ILM or whatever else. Sure. But like, good friends from home ended up working there in some weird ways that like cool. I had a couple of shots to go there, but never took them up on it. And would have liked to have gone out there.
It's cool being in that place, you know? It's like sitting in that theater. It's like, oh, I wonder what other butts have sat in the seat.
Gross.
Like, I don't know. I went to the bathroom.
Yeah.
And I was like, I wonder if Peter Jackson peed in this urinal one time.
I saw some people that went to the LA premiere that seemed pretty stoked on it.
Yeah. It's fine.
On the movie.
It's better than the first one.
But by the first one, you mean the 7th one?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
All right, because the first one was pretty fucking terrible.
Yeah.
The first one.
Yeah. No, that's not
the second first one is good.
The first one of these?
Sure.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, like...
Should people go see it in theaters?
Sure.
Is it like... do you prescribe to that theory of just like some films must be seen on the big screen?
I mean, but if you want to see it that way, you should.
Yeah. All right.
You know. But
I'm not. I'm super not that way.
Yeah.
So
well, dude, if you didn't care enough to go see the first one, you should not go see this one.
I'm super not gonna. Actually, I may end up. My wife wants to see it.
Yeah.
She cares about that shit
more
than I do. So.
Sure. There's like 8 things I would say about it, but I feel like I'm going to run afoul of either what they said, restrictions they put in place, or what people don't want to hear about. So,
great.
On some level, I'm like, why are we shooting this video? But it seemed like we had to.
I don't know. Movie reviews are bad.
Yeah.
Like seeing people go like, well, the social media embargo is up for reviews, but I can't run a full review. It's like, what? What fucking line of work are you in? That sucks.
What do you think people are going to say?
Feel free to get out there and hype it up for us, but don't write a real full review.
Right.
Like, fuck that.
Yeah. There are choices they made in this that like I was just like, whoa, holy crap, okay.
Okay,
so not what I expected you to do.
Like in a good way, or
I don't know.
Yeah,
it's kind of academic for me. Like I'm just like, all right,
because you were not a huge fan of the previous one.
Yeah.
So
it's just it's weird to see Star Wars coming from a bunch of different people now, as opposed to one very controlling guy. Who calls all the shots. You know,
like someone might have a different vision for
right. So
and I guess the only vision that matters now at the end of the day is like whatever the corporate vision is.
Yes, whatever the story group signs off on.
What a nightmare.
The corporate story group.
All right.
Yeah, so for me, it's more academic of just like stepping back and going, all right, what creative decisions are you going to make now that you've gotten a shot to make a Star Wars?
Did you worry at any point that when you gave them your phone and your laptop that you would get back the wrong phone?
A little bit. Yeah. I actually checked my whole bag. So because they only checked like 6 other people's bags. It was mostly a bunch of it was a gigantic tub full of Ziploc bags of cell phones. It was just a weird thing.
I mean, I guess I'd see why they would do that, but also at some point, is the movie out fucking this week?
People are seeing it right now.
Like
people in earlier time zones, I think, are seeing it right now.
Get over it.
Starting to see people on social media talking about it.
It's just a movie. Come on.
Yeah.
All right.
I'm looking forward to seeing the response.
All right.
There's some weird stuff in there.
So, in conclusion, don't see Star Wars. Should people see Star Wars?
If you want to see Star Wars, see Star Wars.
Wow, that's fucking
a
bold stance. I'll post that to social media and not to a website.
There's a lot of legroom in that theater.
Yeah.
It was pretty cool.
Great.